Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Elden Ring. I did a little bit of research in between episodes, and two things that I know I have to do, or didn't do, that I can do. I know where I can get the last, I think it's the last bit of death root that we need to get all of them. I think we have 9 then, because I think we have 5, should have 5 now, right? Or am I missing one? No, okay, we have 5, one more, then we have 6. We already handed in 3, and there are 9 in total, so then we'll have them all. And I know where that one is, and I've never gotten it before because I've never been to the area. Also, the reason why Hunter D is still here is because actually we've been, the Fia quest line doesn't actually commence as long as you kind of snub her off. Which I have done, because she basically gives you a debuff more than anything, so I didn't bother having her hold on to me, but actually we need to do that to progress. But let's get the death root first, or try to get it, and after that we'll go and see about Fia. So where I need to go actually is here. Yep. Well, it might be tougher. No, should be okay. Also, we're gonna try our dual wielding again. I'm not sure how we will fare with that, but the beast eye quivers. Come on, get him. Get him, get him, get him. Alright. Sloppy, but it works. So actually we need to jump off that. Apparently we can make that jump. Oh, which I'm not sure if I have to aim for that window or that one. I'm gonna guess that one. Yeah, well. Okay. I think I read something about those secret... Okay, more secret walls. Silver scarab. I didn't actually check what it was. Was it a helmet? And I keep forgetting to do that. I should check the little icon. Is it a talisman, maybe? Yeah. Raises item discovery. Interesting. Silver scarab enhances item discovery by how much? What does it... Oh, 182 versus 107. That's quite a bit. Okay, so there is more to this, but I'm not sure. I kind of didn't want to spoil too much. I kind of looked at, well, okay, so this is the thing. Okay, well, if he can do it. First off ahead, then left. Okay. I have never gone here. Whoa. And we'll die. Sure. It's a bit, I don't know. Dual wielding, we do hit harder, of course, but yeah, we hit harder, but it's also slower. And if something needs 2 hits anyway, it's not really. Nope. Traitor. Try down. Okay. That might be the end of it. Okay. Let's throw this at you. If that works. Not really. Huh. Sure. He's still alive, isn't he? I mean the little one. Okay. Oh yeah, we can't craft in combat. That's okay. Did you heal yourself? Yeah, you did. Yeah, he does not like getting slapped in the face. Land octopus, old fang, a lever. Somewhere a heavy door is opened. Hang on. Heavy fire damage, or no, it was these ones. Oh, I'm out of those things. Volcanic stone. I could look up where those come from. Oh, we can actually craft those. Miss. A lot of bloodstains. Be wary of group, therefore try luring out. Okay, I will. Well. There might be 4 of you actually. Oh, those go up. Alright, you're coming on your own. Nope. Nope. Root resin. So that wasn't really worth the effort now, was it? So yeah, I should probably mention that I'm running a bit ahead with my the recording of episodes and the posting of episodes. So maybe if there are people that are I've gotten a few comments, so maybe if there are people like commenting on older episodes saying, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. Maybe people were kind of screaming at their screams, you know, that screaming at their screens that I had to jump down here. But yeah, I'm sorry if people have been commenting on stuff that I haven't been able to get to. First off, I failed. Just getting started. Well, let's go have a look. Let's get our buddy out. What are you? Another mimic? Stray mimic tier. It's mimic against the original. Get away! Why don't we all do this? Black Flame Monk Amon. There it is. The deathliest of fruits. So there was an elevator, so I'm not going to take the way back just yet. Wise always a liar. I don't think there's anything down there. Futility. Yeah. Okay. Oh, nope. The little particles actually go down. Spelldrake Talisman +2. We might not even have the +1. What does it do? Vastly boost magical damage negation. Good. So yeah, that's a +2. So that we might be missing 2 of those. We might be missing the original and we might be missing the +1. Switch view. Oh yeah, that is quite a bit. That's a lot of points of damage negation. So if you come across a boss that does like just damage negation, just magical damage, we should use that. Where are we? Oh, see? Neat. Let's go to the clergyman. Crank. Hello. I've never given him all the death route.
Strange. There's something else. But the death yet quenches. Bring more.
I can't.
More. Feed me.
Are you? Is he still gonna go?
More. Feed me.
Okay. So I'm guessing he's gonna go ballistic. He might go now actually. We have to worry. We have to watch out for him. Yeah. 1374. Is this enough? Yep. Yeah, he's getting angry. Goes up by 2. Goes up by 3, 2. Okay, so as of now, might as well go strength then, since it's better for our left-hand weapon also. And I'm not really sure I care too much about getting the last, getting the it's only 4 points away though. Okay, we might get killed, I don't know. Yep, he's angry. Are you done? I'm stuck. I am stuck. Okay. Are you okay? I think he's alright. Wait. What? Oh, come on. Okay, he's back. Because he owes us a lot of stuff.
Tarnished. My thanks for thy long labor. But I have done all I can in this land. Henceforth, mine appetite shall be my sole companion. Farewell.
Okay, we get all the things. Ancient Dragon Smithing Stone. Garang's Beast Claw. Beast Claw Great Hammer. Stone of Garang. And Beast Claw. And we will meet again. I'm pretty sure we get to fight him again at some point. I don't know if it's if we gain or lose anything by giving him all the things. I don't know if he becomes stronger from it or maybe weaker. So yeah, that takes care of that one. Plus 23, plus 24, plus 25. let's go see about Fia. I think I need some more level 8 smithing stones to actually up. If we're gonna use the dismounter, we might as well upgrade it all the way. It might be more relevant than the bow, really. So yeah, let's have Fia hold us, see what happens. She should...
Oh, my dear, had a change of heart already?
Already. It's been 60 hours or so.
Ah, my thanks, great champion.
Okay, you actually keep the sword on your back.
You are very warm.
Baldachin's blessing.
What you felt light up inside you was a Baldakin's blessing. Though it is but a fleeting thing, I am afraid. Come back to me, should you require another. I will take you in my arms as often as you need.
Okay, let's reset. Let's also use it. I think that negates the debuff she gives us, doesn't it? Yeah, there it goes, our health is back.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me to hold you once more? Now, come closer.
I think she should give us an item to give to Hunter D.
You are so very warm.
Talk in secret, there we go.
I was known as a deathbed companion. Where I come from, after I received the warmth and lively vigor from a number of champions, I lay with the remains of an exalted noble. To grant him another chance at life, to do so is the purpose of my being. But before I could bear the noble into new life, I was awakened by the guidance of grace and chased from my birthplace. Pray, be kind. Despite all that, I still wish to be a deathbed companion. So please, let me hold you like this, as often as it takes.
You're coming on a bit strong, Fia. Do you know?
My dear, have you ever heard of Black Knife Prince? Dear Roger likes to talk of them when abed, and the ancient plot in which the first of the demigods was slain. The black knives wielded by the assassins who committed the act, along with the impressions they made, somehow hide the truth of the conspiracy. These grand affairs are hardly my forte, but dear Roger began to weep as he spoke.
About the Black Knife Prince.
In truth, I've heard tell from someone else about the Black Knife Prince that fascinate dear Roger so. But it wouldn't be right to give this to him, stuck as he is in the round table hold.
Well,
Perhaps you could make use of it?
I'm afraid you're a bit behind. Roger has been dead for quite some time now. He's not stuck in the Round Table Hold. And I think we have what she is talking about, don't we? There, nope. Oh, we need to do this actually. We need to activate the rune. There it is. Oh, I should have looked up the potion that Teleth gave us. This one. Now we also have bell bearings to give. Tonic of Forgetfulness.
Ah, hello there.
That's quite odd actually. I think you could tell, you should be able to tell D that Garank is gone.
I am pleased to see you again. Would you like me? The blessing is. Would you like?
Yep.
Now.
Well, lucky you. You get to hold me 3 times.
You are so.
In a few minutes' time.
Very warm.
Yeah, I'm kinda hot in this armor. May I ask a favor?
My dear, might I ask something of you? Could you please find the owner of this dagger and return it to them?
Weather dagger.
A certain person gave it to me as a gift. It's a very precious thing. It must have a special place in the owner's heart. So I would like for the original owner to have it back, if you wouldn't mind.
About the dagger.
I'd like you to find the owner of the dagger I gave you. It's a very precious thing. Then
All right.
good day to you, my dear.
And to you. Let me grab my giant jaw blade. Let's use this thing. I need to remember this actually. I'm pretty sure that I read that you can use this shackle. Oh, hang on. Yeah, that's Smoke's shackle actually. That is the right one. I thought you could use the Morgoth shackle as well. What does the Weather Dagger read? I know I think it belongs to D, but dagger received from Fia, Deathbed Companion. Dagger received from Fia, the Deathbed Companion. She wishes it to be returned to its rightful owner. It was once a special weapon of gold and silver intertwined, but is now worn down and marred by a black gash. I'm not sure how you're supposed to figure out that it belongs to D. Maybe if Roger is still alive, you could show it to him, because he's been kind of talking on and on about Roger, and maybe I think Roger actually tells you it belongs to D. But
Did you need something else?
give the Weather Dagger. Actually, okay, we bought these.
Well, what have we here? How did you get your hands on that dagger? Well, that hardly matters. I know very well whose dagger it is. Why don't I return it to them for you? Good work bringing this to me.
Alright. And he's gone. Is he going where I think he is? then that door should be open. It is. You have anything
Greetings. Are you here for spirit?
still going on about that? There's something you should know. I'm afraid of Dung Eater, but Dung Eater has been dead for quite some time.
Finally, it is returned to its rightful place. The stolen Hallowbrand of the exalted noble. And now, I must bid you goodbye as well, though I ask you deliver this message to the Round Table Hold. I am Fia, deathbed companion.
I am
Hark,
vengeance.
Round Table.
I am the night.
Disturb not the death of Godwyn, the exalted. We who humbly live in death, live in waiting, to one day welcome our Lord. What right does anyone have to object? Our Lord will rise, the Lord of the many and the meek.
These bell bearing helmets, armor, gauntlets, greaves. We won't be wearing that. We'll be giving it away. Helm depicting entwined twins of gold and silver. The two known as D are inseparable twins. They are of two bodies and two minds, but one single soul. Not once do they stand together, not one word do they speak to one another. Perhaps this armor longs to find its way to the other D. Yep, same. 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 So yeah, he's inflicted by death. So let's give the armor to where is he again? Who's this merchant? Finger reader crone. I think this is where Fia has gone, but I'm looking for where is it again? Man, I am having trouble. He should be. Shouldn't he just be on? No. Shouldn't it just be on the? Faray is still waiting. Blackguard. I wonder actually if I should speak to him. Wrong button. Oh, there he is. Okay. Great waterfall. Below the well. Aqueduct facing. think it's this one. I know it's the other way, but... Well, you could use this to jump down, I suppose. Huh. Yeah, could have done this a long while back. Hand over the twin armor set. Yes. I don't know what's that referencing. Let's reload, see if he's actually gone. I think he might actually have gone to see Fia now. I'm not sure. So, I think if you do this before fighting the gargoyles, you can actually have him help you. Ah, he's just gone, he doesn't leave anything. I think there should be a way to get his sword actually. The Twin's great sword. There's Fia.
Ah, there you are.
Here I am.
I knew you would come. What is it you intend? To deny us and our ways, like the dogmatic brutes of the Golden Order?
No, I want to be held, so that's just back to the other thing. So no, I am. I don't know if I'm in a position to judge, but you don't seem very nice to me, so that's right.
I see.
I must.
Then you must kill me.
It seems that way.
For I am the companion of Godwyn, Prince of Death. I wish to be a mother to those who live in death. So it is that any loathing, any hatred that overshadows them, I must bear as a matter of duty with my own flesh. Go on, you deny us, because we deign to live in death. I see. For I wish to be so it is. I must be.
Okay. Let's see what happens if we reload. Nothing. Okay.
Go on. You deny, because we... I see. For I wish to be, so it is. I must bear.
I seem to remember something, well, let's see, what did... Lover or lover?
Go on.
No, no. I want to read the message. Be wary of coffin. Try.
weak.
I seem to recall there being... I didn't expect that actually. I seem to recall a boss battle. There it is. Fierce hood, fierce robe. Hood of black cloth that covers the whole head, worn by Fear the deathbed companion on a journey after being exiled from her home. The fabric itself is soft as silk. I don't know what I did last time, but it did not go like this. Really brings out our eye. Here we go, heavy load. So we get the twin armor set back, which I have not gotten back in the past actually. So this is actually medium load, but it looks weird. Well, maybe I should have let her hold on to me then, because maybe you have more options. But yeah, what's done is done. Although, could we? I wonder. Church of Us. Could we use Celestial Dew? No, I don't think so. I think Celestial Dew is more meant for. I don't think it brings NPCs back actually. You don't need Absolution. That's not the way it works. It would be if I maybe only hit her once, had her gotten hostile, and then changed my mind. I think then it works. So yeah, that was that. We can do 3 things. We could go to the fire giant. We could go further in this bit. Or we could go to the Lord of Blood. Actually, I kind of feel like giving the fire giant a try. I don't think we lock ourselves out if we beat him, manage to beat him, and then press on after that. I don't think that starts something that can be undone. So might as well. But yeah, he can be tough. So maybe I just. Maybe I won't bother. From what I remember, I think I did pretty well with the samurai. The character with which I finished the game. And he was pretty bad on the character with which I didn't finish the game. Gotta get my body out. I might hold off on using my... Yep. Oh! Out of everything. He's doing something. That doesn't look good. I think I'm gonna take this. Ooh, that seems to hurt him. He did not... Okay. Aha. Yeah, just I think you want to set it straight and put a spleen on it, but... or that. You can do that. That's not good, that's not good, we might die. We're dead. I don't... Man, I don't even know what happened there. Maybe I should use Latenna. Also, let's put on damage negation for fire. Yeah. Anything else that we could be doing? Don't know. I think the mimic race might be okay to distract him. Lieutenant might be okay as a form of just a bit of... Oh, we could use a bit more torrent actually. So we have to put it somewhere where she can do enough damage. Like so. Of course. Of course. Yep. Yeah, that hurts right on the toe. Gotta tenderize the butt. And I'm out of stamina. Is Lieutenant still alive? I don't think so. Banzai! Nope. Oh, we still have this. You are done, sir. Remembrance of the Fire Giant. And great balls of fire. Oh. $35, $15. I don't know. Remembrance of the Fire Giant. Hewn into the Earth Tree. The power of its namesake can be unlocked by the finger readers. Alternatively, it can be used to gain a great bounty of runes. The Fire Giant is a survivor of the war against the Giants. Upon realizing the flames of their forge would never die, Queen Marika marked him with a curse. O trifling giant, mayest thou tend thy flame for eternity. I don't remember actually what you can buy for the Fire Giants. soul. Yeah. Real empty in here. Nope, I'm going the wrong way. A whip and a faith spell. Huh. And a faith whip. Whip. A cool whip. Yeah. Alright, we didn't have a look at this one actually. Oh, they also requires faith. Rykard's Rancor releases searing spirits that repeatedly explode after delay. Yeah, this was kind of the spell I mentioned last time. I remember him doing it, but I haven't. This time around, when we beat him, it wasn't too bad. I don't think he got to this part. I had this blade on my first character, which was a faith wielder, but I don't remember it. Well, yeah, I don't remember I don't remember liking it that much. Let's change this back. I don't think we need to speak with this gentleman over here about us fighting the fire giant. Don't think it matters. Let's go activate Rykard's rune so that we don't forget. And I am curious what what actually happens now if we visit the bowl. So might as well do that, because again I don't think it locks us out of anything. So actually I don't. Even fighting the last boss doesn't lock you out of anything, because you can choose not to go into New Game Plus. Which I regretted a bit doing actually on my samurai character. I went to New Game Plus, and then later on I think I played just through a bit of the beginning, really, just to see how much more powerful the enemies are. So I didn't do a whole lot with it. And then I kind of thought, well, kind of a regret really that I did it, because if there were to be, I'm pretty sure there's going to be DLC, and I thought, well, I think you're better off keeping a character in New Game instead of New Game Plus, because then the DLC will be harder. Maybe a lot harder. Restore power to the Great Rune. Rykard's Great Rune. Which does what? Restores HP upon defeating enemies. Oh. Use to perfect rebirth. Let's go have a look. So normally when you go to the to that big bowl, Melina appears. And she burns herself. But now she's gone, and we are infected by chaos. So we have we've consorted with the 3 fingers. Something like that. Which already burned us, really. Whoa, whoa. Really? Okay. Oh man, what if you were to I'm glad they put a side of grace down where the fire giant is. They could have thought, well, let's just do it in this place. But if you actually gone up the chain and fell down, then you lose those runes from the fire giant battle. And then if you'd be unlucky enough to fall down again before getting the runes back. Oh. Where? Oh. There it is. Okay, let's see what happens. Listen to the sound of flame. Here it goes. Oh, I should have taken off some armor for this. What? Oh. I wondered how we were, I kind of forgot how we were supposed to get here. Okay, gotta check. Does our body look any different? No? So we didn't turn extra crisp. Well, we already were burned. Okay. So somewhere in this area is actually the Drake Knight armor. That is kind of goes with the build that is well, it's one of those extra life builds really that uses this sword. Basically just says take strength and faith, and also some talismans which I don't think I have yet. Yeah, because it was kind of mentioned that it's a new game plus build because you need a whole lot of stats for it. And also you need yeah, I don't know. I think a talisman that does something to fire damage. Because yeah, of course the special. Well, this whole weapon is kind of fire damage, really. So yep, we've reached the point where these guys are just regular enemies now. Oh, I see. Well, we do quite a bit of damage, luckily. I don't think these have quite as much health as the other ones. But it's pretty windy here, so that they would have a hard time hearing me. Sanctuary Stone. Grace ahead. It's pretty overcast, alright. Oof. Ha! Well. We're here. Oh, we're not allowed to leave. Are we allowed to leave if we sit? Yeah. Okay. Good to know. Ah. Well, I'll leave it here for now. Thank you for watching, and maybe see you next time. I have to kind of think what we'll do next time. Well, if we... Thing is, I don't actually remember exactly where everything is. I know the Drake armor is around here somewhere, and I do remember liking the Drake armor. So if I'm able to get it, I will actually be able to wear it somewhat before we finish the game, because that was kind of the deal with my last when I actually got it. I liked it, and yeah, the game is only basically 95% done, if not more. So yeah. So maybe we'll stick it out here. Again, I'm not sure. This might be the toughest part of the game. Maybe. It's all pretty tough from here on. Maybe the part that leads to Moog, kind of the Lord of Blood. Maybe that's the easiest of the 3 areas we have now. But I might be wrong, actually. Yeah. Hey, it's Elden Ring. It's all pretty hairy. Not without it, not without its dangers. So yeah, we'll see. Might just stick with this area for a bit, just to see if we get through it. Yeah. So I'm not really sure what kind of lore-wise. Man, I have a lot of. It's kind of the thing with Elden Ring, because I played so much of it all at once back when it came out. There's a lot of stuff that there was a lot of stuff that I actually remembered while playing through it, and there's also a lot of stuff that I kind of forgot, because I'm not really sure, because we're here now, but I don't think. You'd think that we could actually enter the Earth Tree now, for lore reasons, because we kind of well, because I don't really get what we're supposed to be doing here. But yeah, we'll figure it out. I won't go to the final boss until I'm good and ready, if I can even go to it. I don't think so, but yeah. Anyway, again, thank you for watching. See you next time, and goodbye for now.